Support and belief in me and my dreams. Thank you to everyone who made these past 4 years such an incredible journey. May God bless.
Good morning. My name is Karen Diaz. I am here today graduating with a bachelor's in nursing thanks to my loving husband Alex, daughter Alicia, and wonderful mom and dad for their constant support and belief in me and my dreams. I would not have made it without their support, and I am so grateful to have them here with me today to celebrate my special day.
My name is Amber Jimenez, and I would like to thank my family for all your support during this journey on completing my bachelor's degree in science nursing. I love you all, especially you, my dear son, Ricky. I couldn't have done it without you.
I want to thank my husband, Jacob, and my amazing family. You have been so supportive, and you have been my inspiration each and every day. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much. I love you.
Good morning. My name is Rachel Leathers. I am graduating with my bachelor's in nursing. I would like to take this moment to thank my husband and my children. Without their love, support, and guidance and inspiration, I would not be here today. Thank you to my family who has supported me all along the way. Love you all.
My name is Sadia Alam, and I'm graduating with a master's in technology. I would like to take this moment to thank my parents and my spouse, Waqas Afsar, for being a constant support. I couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you, and I love you.
My name is Bailey Mecca. I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother for their love and support and hard work while I pursued my goal of becoming a graduate at Purdue University.
Hey family, it's Roya. I just want to say thank you so much for being so supportive of me throughout my college journey. I can't thank you guys enough, from my husband who constantly pushes me and supports me and allowed me to just focus on school, to my best friend watching my daughter while I'm in class. I can't thank you guys enough. This degree is definitely dedicated to not only me, but to you and my mom. You guys should also be proud of yourselves. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you for your love, support, and constant encouragement. I love you guys so much.
Hey, it's Ashley. I just wanted to say thank you to my family and my fiance for all of their love and support. This has been a long journey, and I couldn't have done it without all of you. I love you all.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. Just wanted to say thank you for all your support over the past 4 years. I can't believe this day is finally here. It's been a long journey and I couldn't have done it without you. I love you all more than you know. Child life, here I come.
Hi guys, it's Abby. I just wanted to thank you all for supporting me these past 4.5 years. Your love and encouragement mean everything. I did it. Love you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacob Spadis. I am graduating from the College of Engineering with a bachelor's in electrical engineering. I would like to take this moment to thank my parents, Rich and Kim, and my brother Richie. Thank you so much for putting up with me through the good times and the bad times. But hey, look, we're finally here, and I love you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Smolar, and I would like to thank my family for their unconditional love and support. Without all of you, I wouldn't be walking across the stage today. Thank you, and I love you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Ann Hawkins. I am graduating from the College of Nursing. Thank you to my wonderful family and friends for their constant support and belief in me and my dreams. Thank you to everyone who made these past 3 years such an incredible journey.
Hello, my name is Courtney Miller. I am graduating with a master's degree in nursing. I would like to thank my wonderful husband, Joshua, my amazing parents, Tracy and Bradley Salt, my grandparents, my 3 beautiful children, Karina, Elijah, and Isaiah, and my siblings, Mason and Trevor, for all their love, support, and inspiration. Thank you for helping me achieve my dreams. I would not be here today without you.
Hello, my name is Christopher Williams. I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering technology and a minor in Spanish. I would like to thank my mom for her love and support while I pursue my goal of becoming a graduate of Purdue University Northwest.
I am so thankful to my family and especially my husband, who's my best friend, for the incredible support they've given me while I've been working full-time and attending school. I could not have done this without the encouragement, love, and support from all of you. My colleagues have been spurring me on along the way, and I truly value all their backing. I feel incredibly fortunate to be attaining my degree from such an incredibly noteworthy institution as Purdue. So Purdue, I say thank you for all you have given me, and I say farewell for now.
Good evening. My name is Aubrey Carpenter. I am graduating from the College of Nursing with my BSN. I would like to thank my parents, fiance, and best friend for supporting me and encouraging me when I needed it the most. I would not be where I am without you.
My name is Brittany Florence. I would like to thank my parents, grandparents, and Josh for being a huge support throughout my experiences in college. You have been my inspiration each and every day. I couldn't have made it without you. Love you.
My name is Caitlin Moore. I am graduating from the College of Nursing with a Bachelor in Science. I would like to take this moment to thank my parents and my boyfriend Josh. I couldn't have done it without your guidance and support over these years. Thank you. Love you guys.
Hi, my name is Destiny Kalo. I'm graduating from the College of Nursing with a Bachelor in Science. I wanted to take this moment to thank my mom. I know it wasn't easy, but I couldn't have done this without your guidance and support.
Good morning and welcome to Purdue University Northwest. Will those who are able please stand for the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say
Chancellor Keon, the convocation of Purdue University Northwest's 5th commencement is assembled. Please be seated.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this commencement exercise, the culmination of Purdue University Northwest students' success, and indeed one of the proudest days in the lives of our graduates and their families. For today's commencement, some of you have traveled across town, others from across the world, as well as locations in between. Today is a day of celebration and recognition, a day of applauding achievement, a day of proud reflection, and perhaps even shedding a tear or two of joy. And of course, this is the day you receive your cherished diploma. Candidates, I applaud you on your hard work and sacrifice. Parents, grandparents, other family members and friends, I also applaud you on your hard work and sacrifice and determination to help our graduates. Graduation is not a celebration exclusive to just those receiving their diplomas. Before we continue this celebration, I invite our graduate candidates to offer their heartfelt, thankful applause for the support they received from parents, family, and friends, and others who in various ways made today possible. Candidates? Purdue Northwest is honored to have some special guests today to celebrate this graduation. It's my pleasure to welcome our Purdue Northwest legacy families. Each PNW legacy family has a second and in some cases third generation candidate participating in the ceremony today. They are your sons, daughters, siblings, or grandchildren. We are grateful to have this tradition continue today and share the pride that all of us have in our graduates. Would the legacy families please stand? My lone instruction of the day is to ask that all in attendance be respectful as we read the names of each candidate, so that each of you will be able to hear the name of your graduate. Thank you. Several individuals whose leadership is vital to the university are seated on the platform. Inasmuch as they will not be introduced later, I want to take this opportunity to introduce them now. As I do, I will ask them to stand and remain standing, and I would ask you to join me with applause for them after we've completed going through the list. Chair of the Faculty Senate and Grand Marshal, Dr. David Detmer. Interim Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Professor Joy Caldwell. Vice Chancellor for Institutional Advancement, Dr. Lisa Goodnight. Vice Chancellor for Information Services, Mr. Tim Winders. Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Mr. Rick Costello. Interim Department Chair of English and the presenter of the candidates, Dr. Paul Hecht. Our diploma marshals, Ms. Cheryl Arroyo and Ms. Roberta Allen. It's my pleasure now to introduce Stephen R. Turner as our guest speaker this morning. Steve is the Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration at Purdue Northwest. He serves as Chief Financial Officer and Administrative Officer of the university. Vice Chancellor Turner is a distinguished alumnus and has worked for the university since 1998. In his current role, he's responsible for budget planning, fiscal analysis, debt management, cash management, business support services, human resources, strategic planning, capital projects, facilities planning and operations, procurement, public safety, regulatory compliance, property acquisition, and asset management. In his spare time, he likes to play the guitar. Steve earned his associate degree in mechanical engineering technology from Purdue Northwest, a baccalaureate degree in psychology from Indiana University Northwest, a master's in education leadership from Western Michigan University, and a master's degree in business administration from the Krannert School of Management, Purdue, West Lafayette. Steve has served extensively in leadership roles throughout Indiana and currently serves on the East Coast Conservatory District Board of Directors as president, the Board of Trustees of LaPorte Hospital, NIPSCO Community Advisory Board, the Board of Directors of LaPorte United Way, and the Board of Directors of the Challenger Center. Steve and his wife Jackie are lifelong Northwest Indiana residents, proud parents of 3 adult children, all of whom are PNW alumni, and they take great pleasure in spoiling their 6 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming Steve to the platform.
Thank you, Chancellor, for the wonderful introduction. Kind of exhausting to listen to, but thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to PNW. To family members and friends of the graduates, thank you for taking the time to be here today to share in this special occasion. I also wish to recognize and thank all of our dedicated faculty and the loyal support staff who make achievements like this possible semester after semester and year after year. Most importantly of all, to today's graduates, I'm here to congratulate you, to hold you up, to encourage you, to challenge you, and hopefully to inspire you. Having this opportunity to speak to you on this day, at this time, and in this place is one of the greatest honors I have ever received. For it, I am grateful and flattered. Several years ago, Chancellor Keon began the tradition of inviting PNW alumnus to provide the keynote address at these ceremonies. Now, mounted on the wall in the hall outside of my office is a long row of photos of the previous alums who have been invited to speak. Below each of the photos is a quotation of the wisdom that they shared. And I must tell you that since being asked to speak to you this morning, I have often paused in front of that row of photos to look at the folks in them and to read what they had shared and wonder what I could possibly say to you today that would be worth remembering. It was kind of intimidating, actually, so a constant daily reminder of what I had to think of to say to you today. I also began thinking back on the commencement ceremonies of my own, and I must admit to you, I could not recall a single comment from any of those 4 events. So, knowing that, it is my goal today to leave you with something that you will remember, something that I hope that you can use, something I believe will help you be more successful in your chosen career, perhaps even happier in your personal life, and better prepared to enjoy and appreciate the wonderful journey that you are about to begin. The theme of my message today is lessons learned by paddling a canoe. Yes, that's what I said. Lessons learned by paddling a canoe. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different perhaps than, and I'll explain in a moment. There'll be opportunities for audience participation, and let me explain. I'll need a prop here. A couple of times during the course of my presentation, I'm going to hold up my old canoe paddle. And when I do, I want you all to shout out, "Paddle your canoe." So let's practice that. I'll hold up my old paddle and you'll all shout out, "Paddle your canoe." That's decent level of enthusiasm. Let's do one more time. A little more enthusiasm. I know it's early, but a little more enthusiasm. Paddle goes up and you say, "Paddle your canoe." There we go. That's it. Now, thank you so much. There'll be more. I was a Boy Scout growing up, and one of the activities I enjoyed the most was canoeing. We took day trips, a couple of overnight trips, and I always thought that being on the river was just the coolest thing ever. I continued the hobby into adulthood. My wife and I took our 3 children on many canoe trips over the years, often accompanied by extended family and friends. I enjoyed the natural beauty, the quiet feel of the river flowing beneath me, and on one of our trips, it began to occur to me that there were parallels between navigating through life and learning how to paddle a canoe. Your time here at Purdue Northwest has come to an end. You have finished this journey, and you are about to begin a new journey. Now envision with me, if you will, think of this new journey, this next journey, as a canoe trip on a river you have never seen. Now you can choose your river, and you must, but you can't possibly know exactly what you will find on it. You could just sit in your canoe and let the current take you where it will. It's easy and pleasant to float. But if you have a special destination, but if you have a particular goal, then you must learn to, here we go. Thank you, excellent. The view is beautiful, but you can't see beyond the next bend in the river. You have to navigate as best you can and be prepared to adjust course when the unexpected occurs. And you will encounter obstacles. It could be a log jam, a series of rapids, a waterfall impossible to get through. If you wish to continue, you'll need to portage your canoe. Now that means you have to go to shore, get out, carry your canoe around the obstacle till you find a clear stretch of river. For some, the journey ends there. They never get back in their canoe. They choose to sit on the bank and watch the river flow, cursing their bad luck and blaming the obstacle for their fate. Like many of you here today, I'm a first-generation college graduate. Neither of my parents attended college. I was the first in my family to do so. That means that for us, there wasn't an experienced guide to help us on our journey. We had to figure it out as we went along. Today, I'd like to share with you a bit of my experience and hope that it helps you get off to a good start with this next journey of yours. I didn't go to college straight out of high school. I had a good job at a local hospital, was making good money, and was quite happy to float with the current, at least for a while. I was young and having fun, what can I tell you? At some point in time, it did occur to me that I needed to start paddling. And so, while continuing to work full-time, I enrolled at Indiana University Northwest and earned a bachelor's degree in psychology. Now, very shortly thereafter, I took a position at the same hospital working as an assistant counselor in an addiction treatment center. And it was then that I hit my first logjam. After much soul searching, I finally admitted to myself that I did not like being a counselor and that I should not continue on that river. It was time for me to portage my canoe. And so I came here to Purdue Northwest for a degree in mechanical engineering technology. It was a long journey, even by then it was. By that time, my wife and I had had our first child. The canoe was a little harder to paddle, but things were going well. I earned my associate degree and was in the second semester of my junior year when I came upon a fork in the river. I was offered a management position at a public school system in West Michigan. So I withdrew from my classes and I took the job. Another bend in the river. I enjoyed the K-12 environment. I enjoyed West Michigan. And while there, I decided that I wanted to become a chief school business official. And so I enrolled at graduate school at Western Michigan University and earned a master's degree in educational leadership. The next change allowed us to come back home to the region when I accepted a job at a public school system. It was actually the school city of Hobart in Lake County here. 5 years later, I switched from public school systems to higher education when I accepted the first of the 4 positions I have since held at Purdue Northwest. Yet another fork in the river. In the year 2000, I was offered a fellowship to attend the executive MBA program at the Krannert School of Management in West Lafayette. Now, that was a very interesting portion of my journey, for many reasons, I have to tell you, but mainly because during the final year of my program there, my son was also a freshman at the Purdue West Lafayette campus. So, yeah, I have to tell you that one way for you to be sure to know that you have been on the river for a very, very long time is when your son paddles up next to you in his own canoe. So, absolutely. Yes, he still smiles at that too. He was mildly uncomfortable with it, possibly more than I was, but over the span of my journey thus far, I have worked in 3 different public service sectors. I've held 8 different positions. I've earned 4 degrees in different disciplines. But remember, please, this was not the journey I thought I would have. Looking back, there's no way that I could have anticipated all the obstacles, the forks, the bends in the river. When I encountered one, I had to evaluate the conditions carefully, then listen to my inner voice and trust my instinct. I've had an interesting, rewarding, and fulfilling career, and I want you all to know that you can too. I also believe that it's likely that your journey will be even more interesting and challenging than mine was. But I'm here this morning to tell you that I think there are things that you can do that will ensure that you'll be successful. First, decide carefully on your river, and you must pick a river. Go to the water's edge, push off, and that's exactly right. Don't be satisfied with a float trip. Certainly do not sit on the bank and let the river flow past you. When you hit an obstacle, and you absolutely will hit obstacles, pick up your gear, carry it around the other side till you find a clear spot. Your skills and your experience, they grow each time you do. You will trust yourself more, and your confidence grows every time you overcome an obstacle, every time you take another fork in the river. You will eventually become an expert at reading the current, at reading the river, and you'll begin to appreciate each new bend and each new challenge. That is when the journey becomes its most beautiful, and that is when you know that you are ready to become a guide for others. So I encourage you to embrace and enjoy this next journey, and I encourage you always to remember, last time, to thank you so much. Congratulations, good luck, bon voyage.
I couldn't help but think as Steve was giving the address that I too have worked many places, and like many of you, I was a first-generation college student. My father actually never finished high school, and after about my 5th job, he said, "Can't you hold a job?" You know, so keep in mind that, you know, each one of these are career progressions that move you forward. And we're particularly thrilled that Steve has landed with us and now has been here 20 years. Thanks, Steve. Outstanding dedicated faculty serve the students of Purdue University Northwest. Through teaching, research, engagement, the faculty enrich and further student success. For that, I invite the faculty members to please stand and be recognized with our applause. the introduction of academic degrees, I now invite Professor Detmer, representing the Purdue University Northwest faculty, to the podium.
The conferral of academic degrees is a critical responsibility, the accomplishment of which signifies that degree recipients have successfully completed a sufficiently rigorous and enlightening curriculum of courses that provides appropriate preparation to assume roles of contribution, responsibility, and leadership that advance our society. The faculty of Purdue University Northwest has evaluated the academic accomplishments of the candidates presented here today and concluded that pending the completion of any final outstanding requirements, each of these candidates meets the criteria for receiving a Purdue University degree. Based on that conclusion, the faculty recommends to the Purdue Board of Trustees that appropriate degrees be conferred. We have assembled here to celebrate that conferral.
Dr. Rebecca Stankowski, Associate Vice Chancellor for Institutional Effectiveness and Interim Director of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please stand? These students have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the Doctor in Nursing Practice degree. Each will be hooded, recognizing her academic discipline and symbolizing the completion of that doctoral degree. With the approval of the faculty, they are now presented to receive their degrees.
We're honored that Trustee DeKruiger, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, is here today to confer the doctorate degrees. Trustee DeKruiger, please join me at the podium.
Observing the respected custom of institutions of higher learning and exercising the authority of the trustees of Purdue University, legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I now confer upon you, who have fulfilled the requirements of the doctoral degree with all rights and privileges and responsibilities appertaining thereto. I also solemnly place upon you those obligations which you must henceforth assume as holders of the doctoral degree. As evidence of your ability to fulfill those requirements and obligations, you will now receive your diploma. Congratulations.
Will Candidate Marshal, Mr. Roy Hamilton, please escort the candidates for doctoral degrees forward to be hooded by their faculty chair and receive their diplomas. Manissa Baker. Martha Drake.
This is a memorous time for us here at the university because these two individuals mark our very first doctoral graduates of Purdue University Northwest.
Dr. Rebecca Stankowski, Associate Vice Chancellor for Institutional Effectiveness and Interim Director of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please stand? These students have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the master's degree. Each wears a hood recognizing his or her academic discipline and symbolizing the completion of that advanced degree. With approval of the faculty, they are now presented to receive their degrees.
Trustee DeKreiger, will you please confer the degrees?
For the master's degree students, observing the respected custom of institutions of higher learning and exercising the authority of the trustees of Purdue University, legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I now confer upon you, who have fulfilled the requirements, the master's degree, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. I also solemnly place upon you those obligations which you must henceforth assume as holders of the master's degree. As evidence of your ability to fulfill those requirements and the obligations of this degree, you will now receive your diploma.
Will Candidate Marshal Mr. Roy Hamilton please escort the candidates for master's degrees forward to receive their diplomas? As the candidates make their way to the stage, please note they will be crossing in a random order. Hamid Khan. Faisal Ali Alolayan. Faisal Abdullah Al-Sahayan. Abdulaziz Khalid Al-Youssef. Rubina Sheikh. Yashwant Avula. Alexander Mittel. Aditya Sharma. Abid Al-Moined. Sadia Alam. Kasim Alali. Mohammed Amir Saeed. Wait, let's wait. Oh, Renee Anderson Richardson. Shirting Wang. Anthony Polito. John Fetzis. Peter Swick.
Congratulations.
Iman Titan. Martel Warden. Nicole Roberts. Amanda Turich. Congratulations. Carrie Klisserich. Marcy Gardner. Sarah Myers. Renee Grant. Samara Ruder. Julie Stein. Christina Coram. Scott Fairhurst. Amanda Levan. Alicia Fowler. Lauren DeYoung. Alyssa Borkowski. Nicole Fornari. Kristen Bielek. Olia Fawn Pylant. Joanne Weiss. Sarah Doyan. Kate Jagley. Rebecca Gruen. Andrea Ginter. Dawn Vandermeer. Heidi Biggs. Lisa Paradis. Courtney Miller. Darnell Rather. Bridget Cooper.
Congratulations, master's degree graduates.
Dr. Ralph Mueller, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost, will now recognize distinguished undergraduate students.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my joy and privilege to provide special recognition to those individuals receiving baccalaureate degrees who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement. The commencement booklet contains a statement of the basis upon which the status of distinction and highest distinction is determined. Candidates wearing black and gold cords symbolize this achievement. I invite the degree candidates who are graduating with highest distinction to please stand and remain standing. I also invite the degree candidates who are graduating with distinction to please stand and remain standing. On behalf of the Purdue trustees and the faculty of Purdue University Northwest, I congratulate you on your outstanding academic records. May you continue to be motivated by excellence and high standards in your quest to make positive contributions throughout your life. Congratulations. I invite the distinguished candidates to be seated, please. I now introduce the Associate Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Vanessa Quinn, who will recognize candidates from the Honors College.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to recognize candidates from the Honors College. I invite Honors College candidates to please stand and remain standing. These students have fulfilled the graduation requirements of the Honors College, including completion of academic curriculum and related coursework, substantive research in their areas of discipline, service engagement with the local community, and leadership experience across a range of diverse areas. These students have received and are wearing the Honors College medallions on gold and black ribbons. I'd like to encourage us all to applaud with these students. I invite the Honors College candidates to be seated.
At this time, I'm pleased to facilitate recognition of those individuals who have qualified to receive the Purdue University Northwest Chancellor's Medallion. The Chancellor's Medallion is presented to the graduating students who have achieved the highest grade point average within each of their academic colleges. We would like to present each of those graduates to you at this time. I invite Michelle Zirkle of the College of Nursing to please come to the stage, and I also invite Michelle's family members to stand and share in this recognition. I now invite Jens Larsen of the College of Technology to please come to the stage, and I also invite Jens's family members to stand and share in this recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce Dean Lisa Haupt to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Nursing.
Provost Mueller, I'm pleased and proud to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Nursing. I invite the candidates to stand and remain standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce Dean Nias Latif to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Technology.
Provost Mueller, I am pleased and proud to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Technology. I invite the candidates to stand and remain standing.
Before I present you for the formal awarding of degrees, I will charge each of you in my capacity as Purdue University Northwest's Chief Academic Officer. Today is Commencement Day. As the word commence indicates, this is a time of beginnings, not ends, a beginning of a journey to find your individual future. During the past few years, we have grown very fond and very proud of you. So I will convey my charge through 3 distinct observations about you. Our first observation, innovation, is about your past, about your eagerness and readiness to innovate. You arrived on campus a few short years ago, the very beginning of what then seemed so far away, today, beginnings day. You came ready to learn about thinking, about listening, about speaking, and about doing. But also you were ready to explore others' points of view, others' ways of life, and others' explanations of what you had assumed were universal truths. All led to the one goal, the one we're here to mark and celebrate today, to begin your future. Along your path at PNW, you learned to grow, to become an innovator of what will become your own individual future. And this then brings me to our second observation about you, impact. And it is about your future. Your maturity as learned citizens to impact others to bring about change. You prepared well for the day when you will leave your mark. All the academic work is no good if ultimately it does not touch people. Children who need to be taught, patients who need your care, colleagues who need your advice, or neighbors who need your help. With your dedication, with your drive to make the world a better place, you will make academic knowledge have an impact on our communities. One child, one patient, one colleague, one neighbor at a time. So where then does your past, your eagerness to innovate, meet your future, your commitment to impact others? Well, they meet right here in the present, at this very moment. And this then is our third and final observation about you. You continue to improve. While you were students at PNW, I hope we opened some doors for you, doors into your future for you to walk through and innovate and impact and improve. So here then is my simple charge to you. When you see those open doors, explore what lies beyond. Right now in the present, be innovative in choosing your own individual future. Have the courage to walk through one of those doors. Walk through and find yourself. And it is okay too to turn around and walk back out and check another door, another future. But ultimately, do walk through one of the open doors. And as you do, if you see someone else behind you who needs a little extra encouragement, a little extra help to walk through one of those doors, make an impact by engaging them to join you. Guide them through that door toward your connected journeys to improve yourselves and the world around you. Innovate, impact, improve. 3 words that guide your future. They define this beginnings day, and they are my charge to you. Please know that we are very proud of you. Please know that we are proud of those who made all of this happen for you. But also know that we know that you should be very proud of yourselves. You did it. I wish you well, I congratulate you, and I salute you. Chancellor Keon, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of undergraduate curricula in their respective colleges, having gained approval for graduation by each of the college faculties, and now present them to you to award their degrees.
Trustee Malcolm DeKreiger, will you please confer the degrees?
Observing the respected custom of institutions of higher learning and exercising the authority of the trustees of Purdue University, legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and acting on behalf of the faculty of this institution, I now confer upon you who have fulfilled the requirements, the appropriate baccalaureate degree. with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. I also solemnly place upon you those obligations which you must henceforth assume as holders of this degree. As evidence of your ability to fulfill the requirements and obligations of this degree, you will now receive your diplomas.
Will each college marshal now escort the baccalaureate degree graduates forward to receive their diplomas? As the candidates make their way to the stage, please note they will be crossing in random order. Graduates, please be seated until your row is called.
The graduates of the College of Nursing escorted by candidate Marshal Ms. Heather Cook.
Okay.
Michelle Zirkel. Hannah Vavrick. Cleotha Jones. Jason Bessie. Megan Garcia. Abigail Troike. Lauren Edwards. Emily Gradinaru. Kelly Rosinia. Meredith Chaffee. Catherine Rebello. Sarah Gordon. Roxanne Edison. Sabrina Fields. Karen Diaz. Stephanie Cortez.
Laura, congratulations.
Angela Lara. Crystal Hardy. Amber Jimenez. Crystal Roberts. Mario Menchaca Jr. Tony Waters. Natia Asia. Kelsey Englehart. Laura Guillermina Montelongo. Danuta Zaporowski. Tammy Hunter Horton. Nina Rocha. Amy Cole. Diana Huffman. Yvette Nunez. Temitop Foloso. Sadie Elliott. Monica Nikifor. Serena Threets. Jessica Bunch. Christina Todorovic. Riley Waco. Emily Burlingame. Amber Mills. Joshua Kosoy. Jonathan Miskus. Ann Hawkins. Tiffany Coffey. Belen Bustos. Sarah Geisheimer. Jacob Lindsay. Emily Yost. Christina Hernandez. Della Mae Ginter. Elisa Sangyotin. Brenda Fox. Claudia Sabatino. Lauren McElroy. Abigail Kovachkov. Thaddeus Agee. Tauvik Youssef. Ashley Malone. Danielle Nordyke. Paul Vogren. Lauren Kaiser. James Donovan. Brandon Harris. Jessica Penny. Janelle Harshbarger. Andre Alutoy. Rachel Leathers. Jennifer Sexton. Aaron Guerrero. Jamie Vinson. Catherine Coors. Ashley Dillon. Emily Dagley. Huefa Loal. Carl Leshak. Joseph Hernandez. Diane Ramos. Violetta Ungurianu. Deborah Warner. Shirley L. Washington. Jillian Perales. Sarah Pavone. Jennifer Selby. Julia Louise Moyer.
Congratulations.
Nicole Dudek. Claudia Lawrence. Bianca Saar.
Congratulations.
Lester Takmo.
Congratulations.
Christina Hamrick. Olamide Idris. Sherry Novak. Joni Courtney. Daniel Maurer.
Congratulations.
Madeline Martinez. Lama Horani. Jessica Keeler. Gloria Jarena. Sarah Brown. Laura Lawson. Mona Martin. Maricela Barrera Drali. Christine Palominos. Amy Lewis.
Congratulations.
Maria Luzinski. Jennifer Baker. Tracy Jackson. Percy Fiajibe.
Congratulations.
Ji Woo Yoon. Clarence Shute.
Congratulations.
Veronica Jimenez.
Congratulations.
Mirella Pervu. Miriam Aguilar. Derica Bolden. Freda Amo. Ungazi Uadiale. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Nursing. The graduates of the College of Technology, escorted by Candidate Marshal Mr. Jonathan Dachau. Jens Larsen. Frederick Williams, Jr. Vanya Bukaritsa. Konstantinos Kratimenos. Joshua Alvarez. Diego Aranaga. Arturo Aranaga. Joshua Martin. Aaron Glatt. Martin Korscholm. Anthony Coquero. Christian Aguilar. Joellen Holloway. James Beniak. Robert Lawrence. Benga Odewale. Jeffrey Strong. Tanaja Scott. Yusuf Al-Muteri Unam. Courtney Crenshaw. Christina Chavez. Enrique Roberto Velasco. Zachary Withers. Kenjiro Nanjin. Jordan Drock. Garrett Helmkin. Zachary Anderson. Michael Krasaka. James Heron. Peter Herter. Kyle Fissinger. Nice. Tyler Cruzen. James Boyd. Tanner Keene. Michael Hojat. Francisco Bonilla. Natalia Nachovsky. Francisco del Rio. Jordan Gonzalez. Muhannad Aladsari. Naif Al-Sulaibi. Yunus Mohammed Al-Ghadir. Ayub Hussein Al-Qadair. Aaron Duncan.
Congratulations.
Adam Garza. Constantine Pavadatos. Alexander Mantel. Ryan Zaliwa. Mesfer Mohammed.
Congratulations.
Khalid Obaid Alotaibi.
Congratulations.
Nasser Koryan Al-Hajri. Al-Hajri, excuse me.
Congratulations.
Abdul Rahman Saad Al-Shrami.
Great work.
Adel Saad Al-Sharrani.
Congratulations.
Abdul Rahman Mohammed Al-Jaber.
Good work.
Ashraf Dawas Al-Shamari. Hussam Adel Al-Dosari. Christopher Williams. Omar Ala Alolian. Fawaz Hamad Al-Shamari. Hassam Aziz Al-Baksi Boaziz. Abdul Rahman Madani Ayadi.
Congratulations.
Ahmed Mohammed Al-Hudak Al-Dukhair. Hassan Abdul Sattar Al-Sheikh. Abdul Fattah Abdul Jabbar Al-Shawi. Ahmad Mohammed Al-Bader. Nasser Mohammed Kahat.
Good job.
Masad Abdul Wahab Radwan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Technology.
To signify the completion of your degree requirements and receipt of your diploma, I now invite all graduates to move the tassel on their mortarboards to the left side. Congratulations, you are now Purdue University Northwest graduates. To officially welcome you to Purdue Northwest alumni contingent comprising of thousands, I now invite Ms. Ashley Giordamos, Executive Director of Purdue Northwest Alumni Community, to the podium.
Congratulations to the newest Purdue University Northwest alumni. I am honored to be the first to welcome you into the PNW alumni community. As graduates, you join a community of over 61,000 strong, made up of CEOs and entrepreneurs, of lawyers and advocates, of leading scholars and researchers, Emmy Award winners, mayors, state representatives, journalists, nurses, physicians, authors, judges, and so much more. Each a story that has added to our rich history and paved the way for future Purdue Northwest students. It doesn't seem like very long ago that I was sitting where you are today. I am a very proud 2008 Purdue Northwest graduate from the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management. I reflect fondly on my time as an undergrad. It wasn't always easy, but this is a place where I met some of my closest friends, made lifelong connections, and the place where I met my husband. When I entered the workforce, it became evident to me and my supervisors that the education I received at Purdue Northwest prepared me to succeed in my field of study and beyond. Outside of my own family, the biggest supporters I have had throughout my career have been my professors and other PNW community members. Before I returned to serve PNW, it was deeply important to me to stay connected. These people continued to be my mentors and advocates, creating new connections for me. Purdue Northwest is more than books, bricks, and mortar. Its real value is in its community of people. So my advice for you is to stay connected. Shoot a quick email to your favorite professor to check in or let them know of a new project you are working on. Encourage your company to recruit from PNW. Find me on LinkedIn. Keep up with what is happening here on campus and in our alumni community. Your network is strong. Stay engaged in it. You each have your own stories and connections that you've created in your time here. Now, class of 2018, go out there and continue writing your story and paving the way for future Purdue Northwest students. I am so proud to call you fellow alumni. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ashley. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Owens, Student Government President, will now respond to the graduates on behalf of all Purdue Northwest students.
Hello, Purdue Northwest graduates, staff, faculty, distinguished guests, family, and friends. Today, we are celebrating a momentous occasion in each one of your lives. I want to give a huge congratulations to each graduate before me and to all your family and friends who no doubt are cherishing this moment just as much as you are. I can imagine that today, for some of you, this day is a blur, whipping by at 1,000 miles an hour. But I'm definitely sure that today is a relief for everyone here. Today, I'd like to talk about two things: change and success. We've all been through one heck of a ride together here at Purdue Northwest, two campuses becoming one unified university, and with that merge, all the challenges we had to overcome as a group. But personally, there's countless hours you all spent, graduates, writing papers, cramming for tests, time spent in the classroom, or working on projects. Some had to endure all this coursework while being a single parent, others while working a full-time job. But no matter what your situation, you all have achieved the greatest feat by graduating. Now, a new chapter begins for all of you, whether it be pursuing a master's or a doctorate, beginning work in your fields of study, starting a family, or any combination of these. Please know this: life is a tough road ahead. But Each and every one of you can continue to succeed just as you have the past 4 years. You can change the world. And I don't mean that in the cheesy, cliche catchphrase way. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Each and every one of you can change the world. Now, we can all point to somebody like a Neil deGrasse Tyson, a Bill Gates, or a Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who on a larger scale have acted to change the world. But this is not the only way to change the world for the better. See, through your interactions on a daily basis with the people you casually pass by or intimately speak with, you can change the world for the better. Sometimes you can be this change without even speaking, but instead through your actions. If a loved one is crying, just putting a hand on their shoulder or embracing them to know that they are not alone in their struggle can turn them around. See, small acts of kindness can change someone's day or someone's life. There's a story of a man from San Francisco who lived a few miles from the Golden Gate Bridge. One day, tragically, he was found washed ashore at the foot of the bridge in the bay. Police assumed that he had jumped off the bridge, but they went to investigate his house to clear any wrongdoing. When they got there, they found a note. The note said, quote, "I'm going to jump off the bridge unless one person shows me a smile or speaks with me on my walk there." Just think, if one person had shown him a smile on his few-mile trek to the bridge, his life literally would have been saved. And who knows what other ripple effects the sparing of this man's life could have had on society or others around him. Drew Dudley gives a fantastic TED Talk where he says we should celebrate small acts of kindness. And I believe we should celebrate those small acts of kindness just as much as we're celebrating today's graduation. See, your success is not measured in your wealth, your status, your accolades, or your income. No, your success is measured by how many lives you change and touch through your small acts of kindness and by your interactions with others on a daily basis. The late ESPN sportscaster Stuart Scott was accepting the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, the 2014 ESPY Awards. He was recognized for perseverance due to his strength of mind while battling terminal cancer. And in his moving acceptance speech, Stuart said that you beat cancer in how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live. I'd like to expand upon that and say that how you live, why you live, and the manner in which you live will determine how much change you graduates bring about into this world and how much success you will have in your lives. As I close, I'd like for all of us to start practicing change and fostering the success of those around us through small acts of kindness. So graduates, please do me a favor real fast. Look at the person on your left and your right. Give them each a congratulations, along with a hug, a handshake, or just a smile. You all have just sown the first seed of a lifetime of giving small acts of kindness. If you keep paddling your canoe down this river, you will change the world. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018.
Well, for our graduates, I know you've gotten a lot of words of wisdom today. I hope basically that you leave us, you paddle hard, you paddle fast, and you are successful. I particularly would love to have many of you be commencement speakers sometime in the future. Secondly, I would ask all of you, as you gain this success, don't forget about those at Purdue University Northwest that are coming behind you. Think about hiring interns. Think about hiring them permanently after their internship. Part of the success of the university is very dependent on your ability and willingness to stay connected. And so that would be my third and last request, that you engage, you be part of your community, you be part of our nation, and always remember that you're part of Purdue University Northwest. Congratulations once again to the graduates of Purdue University Northwest class of 2018. There will be an informal reception for graduates and guests, which is always wonderful, immediately following this ceremony in Alumni Hall located on the 3rd floor of the Student Union Library across 173rd Street, right behind where our new nursing building is going up. I hope you will attend. I ask you to remain seated for the recession platform and the faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th commencement exercise of Purdue University Northwest is now concluded.